What up, everyone? Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army, coming at you. So, welcome to the summer of Shibarium. So, if you guys don't know what that is basically what they've titled the time before Shibarium gets launched and the hackathon. That is the summer of Shibarium. Of course, the lead developer, Shaitoshi Kusama, and Cal Daridia. Both of them actually put this as their background on their Twitter. So I did want to talk about Shibarium. Shibarium is launching in August, not Cap. Of course, you guys already know me, Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army. I do not cap you guys. In fact, I don't tell you Bone is going to $100 next week. I don't tell you Sheeb is going to 1 cent next week. What I tell you is the potential for these projects to reach those price points is possible given the right price influx, the right volume, and the time, because utility is actually what this is based upon. Started as a community project and has developed. So Shiba Inu is the main ecosystem, right? So that is composed of 4 tokens. That is Sheeb, Leash, Bone, and the upcoming Treat. So with that said, I wanted to give you guys some background as to why the title of this video is Shibarium Walking with the Big Dogs in Canada, hashtag ETH Toronto. So ETH Toronto is multiple events that happen in Toronto based on the Ethereum blockchain cryptocurrency, and that is a layer 1. Shiba Inu's layer 2 is built on top of that layer 1, and it is going to be called Shibarium. Shibarium runs on the Bone gas token. For any transaction to be completed on the Shibarium blockchain, you will need Bone. That being said, how do we know that it's going to launch? Well, they told us. And in fact, even Lucy Sheeb mentioned it. But what I wanted to talk about wasn't necessarily the exact date. In fact, they'll make a video on the exact date. If you made it this far, I believe it's going to be the 13th. So that being said, why am I saying that Shibarium is walking with the big dogs in Canada? All right, well, there is 3 main events that are going to happen. The first one being the Blockchain Futurist Conference, okay? The second one is ETH Toronto, and the third one is ETH Women. All right, so what do I mean walking with the big dogs? So for ETH Toronto isn't a small event. This right here is a picture from the event, and I'm talking big dogs. In fact, when it comes to Ethereum, there is no bigger dog. The biggest dog in Ethereum is Vitalik Buterin, who is the founder of Ethereum. If you've ever heard him talk, he is the atypical nerd, you know what I mean? Just like someone that you want on your team, like the evil genius, if you will. You know what I mean? He's like just even the way he talks is just like and very methodical, just very knowledgeable, can explain absolutely everything about the Ethereum blockchain, where it's at now, what they're developing, and what the future of it looks like. I mean, so that being said, this is a picture of it, and you can see it's got LED lights, it's got circular lights, it's got laser lights, the lighting, recessed lighting on top. Looks like there's hundreds of people in attendance. I do not know how much those tickets cost, but I do know that they go up after a certain amount of time, the closer it gets to the event. So if you are thinking of going to the event, go ahead and purchase your tickets right now. But on to the point of me calling Shibarium a big dog and walking with the big dogs. If you come over here to the sponsor tab, right, you will come to find out that for ETH Toronto and the Blockchain Futurist Conference, the sponsors are actually, let's check this out, make sure it's showing. Yep. Sponsor ETH Toronto, help build the heart of Web3 ecosystem, help build the heart of the Web3 ecosystem. Our partnership packages include a combination of bounties, booths, workshop, and speaking opportunities. So when it comes to the big dogs, there's 2. There's XDC and Shibarium, Shiba Inu. and they are the only 2 terabyte sponsors. So there's terabyte, there's gigabyte, there's megabyte, there's kilobyte, and there's bit. Okay, those are the packages. And of course, if you guys know about events, the bigger the package, the more your logo is shown on different events, different booths, the merch, on pamphlets, as well as, this has to be said, that means that these sponsors pay the most. So, in other words, we're talking about Shiba Inu is amongst the 2 biggest sponsors of the event. Okay, not and bigger than Avalanche. Okay, think about that. Avalanche was up to like $200 at one point. Okay, we're talking about Arbitrum. Arbitrum actually had more transactions, or close to more transactions, than Ethereum during its test period and launch. Metastal, Vitalik Buterin's mother, is actually involved with Metis. So I'm talking about, when I'm talking about big dogs, I'm talking about the biggest of the biggest. Shibarium is walking with the big dogs in Canada. That's number one. Toronto, you got that. Next up, right? So, and that is, this is another, the virtual, and you have the, where was it? Oh, snap. Grants. Was it this one? Hold on. Okay. Yeah, here it is. That is the one. Okay, so here it is. So here is blockchain. So that was East Toronto. Then you got the Blockchain Futurist Conference. All right. You see all the people in attendance there. And in the background, actually, if you see who's on there, it looks like it's Larry King interviewing Charles Hodgkinson, who is the founder of Cardano. Okay, so we're not talking little dogs, we're talking big dogs. But let's look at the sponsors, though. That's what I want to look at. Let's see what the sponsors are showing us. All right, cool. So coming over here, sponsors, the title and platinum sponsors. Okay, that's what they call them here. They don't call them kilobyte, terabyte. They call them the title and platinum, the top dogs. Once again, XTC, but you see who's in the middle: Shiba Inu, Kraken, the exchange index, Wonder, Fi, and Brave, which is a browser. Okay, then you got the gold, silver. So you got Foundry, Avalanche, Metastal, Getty, Cosmos, Arbitrum, Corium, Stratos, a bunch of big, like even within this, I'm talking big dogs too, but now bigger than title and platinum. We're talking title sponsors, Shibarium. Stop playing, bro. All right. And also, like I was telling you, sometimes these tickets go up and it says last chance. Ticket prices increase on Tuesday, July 11th at midnight. 2 days, 1 hour, 31 minutes, and 33 seconds left for you to make that purchase, save you some money on the event. And last but not least, like I said, we walking with the big dogs. We talking ETH Toronto. We talking the Blockchain Futurist Conference, and you're talking ETH Women. Who? Yep, you already guessed it. Well, let's look at the sponsors, all right? Because this is like ETH Toronto. This is like ETH Toronto, but it's like a different like program based on just trying to promote ETH women. In other words, women in blockchain technology, cryptocurrencies, and female-led projects, which I think is awesome and amazing. As long as the women are progressive, like I want the men to be. Okay, we don't want greedy people over here. All right, so that's the one thing that really does attract me to the Shiba Inu ecosystem, is the decentralization that has occurred and is being developed and is coming to fruition. So of course, big up to ETH women. Keep doing your thing. Good luck to all your programs, all your projects, and all your hopes. Of course, 2023 sponsors, you already see Metastal, which is Vitalik Buterin's mom, is involved with that. XTC, I got to look into that, because if you're terabyting and your title, I got to respect you. Crypto Chicks, not familiar with that program, but might have to look into that. And of course, the big dog, Shiba Inu. Stop playing with your boy, yo. This is not a pump and dump. This is Shiba Inu walking with the big dog. Shibarium about to get launched in ETH Toronto. We're this close to big things, my people. So, with that said, I do want to once again let you guys know that Shibarium is right around the corner. All right. And when we're talking about how important the launch of Shibarium is, you can see how the rollout, how the marketing is coming together right now. Where else would be the perfect place? There is no other place that would be more perfect to launch a layer two blockchain than ETH Toronto, the birthplace of Ethereum. Okay, so just keep that in mind. When we're talking about this, we're talking about revolutionary technology that has yet to be seen. Okay, with that said, I go by Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army. Go ahead and do me a favor, hit that sub right now, hit that like so you can help me with the algorithm. If you have a comment, put that down there. And if you made it this far, go ahead and hashtag ETH Toronto. All right, go ahead and comment ETH Toronto if you made it this far. And of course, bell it up because some of my stuff is time sensitive and urgent. All right, with that said, Shibarium is not messing around. They're coming with the big dogs, announcing in front of everybody, being one of the title sponsors, the terabyte sponsors, and bringing the technology on full display. After that, following a couple months of a hackathon. What is a hackathon? A hackathon is where developers or people interested in developing projects or technologies, applications, or decentralized applications known as dApps can start building it so that when the blockchain is fully launched, everything's going to be out the box, robust, and ready to go. Of course, we're already there. We're about to get this, and it's like we're so close. I can almost taste it. All right, cool. I get a little excited when I talk about Shibarium, Bone, Leash, and Sheep, as you guys can see. But if you got any value from this video, you know what to do. And like I always say, I'm Bone Army. You are Bone Army. We are Bone Army. And final ask, if you can, since I did get banned on Twitter, because you know I'm gonna tell the truth all the time, go ahead and share this for me on Twitter. All right, peace. I'm out.